Hey, so I made a written knowledge test randomizer. Basically, it takes pre-made questions and it makes the number of the question random and it makes the A, B, C, D answer random. And it has a good number of things that I think court reporting test takers should at least think about, especially if you have a vocabulary or grammar type test. So the first link that you're going to get is Python. Python's basically an installer that is going to teach your computer how to read my code. So you'll probably want the latest version of Python or Python 3. This was made with Python 3, and I don't think it'll matter very much if you get, Python 3.7 or whatever, but it is Python 3. Python's available on Windows, Mac, and I think Linux, as well as a bunch of other platforms. So check it out. Uh, Download that, install that, and then the second link you'll get is the text of my program. So what you can do here is start to highlight it a little bit just to make your life easier and hit Control Shift End, and that will highlight everything for you, and you can just kind of copy it, go to your notepad or whatever you use to make txt files and paste it right in. You can save it as whatever you want, so you can save it as I don't know, let's say you want to save it as Chris Day is no good, and so you save that and you can close right out of it, go to where you saved it, um, and now you should see Chris Day is no good.txt. If you don't see that, then what you have to do is figure out how to show file extensions or show known file extensions so that you can see that .txt. Um, some computers have it hidden, and I will try to. There's a link on my blog that talks about that for Windows computers. So you'll go to right click it, rename, and you'll turn that .txt into a .py. When you do that, um, you are going to double click the program to run it, and it's going to make a mocktest.txt and an answerkey.txt. So you'll have the mock test, and it will have different questions. Question one will probably always be different. Question two will probably always be different, as well as the corresponding answer key. And if the answer key happens to have the word error in it, please send me the answer key and at christopherday227@gmail.com. Just note that if you run the program again, it'll make a totally different one. So you see, like, this has number one is Angela blank with Peter. The answer is B. Well, if you run the program again and you have those files still in there and you don't rename them, it's going to erase your file and it's going to become whatever it is. Now it's I wanted a refund, so the shop refunded me. So if you want to keep your tests, then you should probably rename them, because it's going to be pretty much random every time. So that's pretty much it. If this was confusing or too fast, just write me. I'm pretty friendly. And have a good night.